Can you keep singing Hare Krishna if you are okay?
Okay. Hare Krishna. Shall I sing in same tune?
You can sing any tune that you like. That's fine.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Chandy.
Bobby, can I do like the tears then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Any tune I want. Which tune do you like the most of my singing?
Thing that you want.
Okay. Okay, move. I want it right here. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. That was a beautiful kirtan. So we have Balavrinda, Akshaj, Karthik, and Chinmayi. Okay. So how are you all doing?
Mataji, my school's starting tomorrow.
Oh, all the best. So you need to go to bed soon, right?
Yeah, I have to go at 8:30 and now it's 7:20. So Mataji, wait, what was I gonna say?
You forgot what you want to say. She forgot what she wants to say.
Okay, no problem. When you remember, you say, okay? Okay, so we will start now with prayers and then we'll chant 20 times, okay? Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So who's going to chant 21 times?
Mataji, there's no one that I can do it.
Yes, you can do.
Okay.
Chanting.
Okay. Hare Krishna, wait. Jai Shri Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadara, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Beautiful. Thank you, Balavrinda. Wonderful chanting. So welcome Akshaj, Karthik, Chinmayi, Haripriya and Suraj. Okay, so we are today going to see Narada Muni's story, continuing with the king. What's the name of the king? Prachinabarhishat. So let's see what is king's story and what Narada Muni is telling him. So we are going to do a brainstorm now. Who gets the karma when animals are killed? Yes, Haripriya?
Is this just when like animals are killed, or is it also when they're like sold in shops and stuff?
Sorry, what is that?
Is this just for like the killing of the animals, or also when they're sold in shops and eaten and things like that?
Everything together.
Okay, then multiple people get it, right? Like the killer, I don't know all the people, but I think it's like the killer, the person who sells it, the person who buys it, the person who cooks it, and some other people. I don't know all of them.
Okay, buys it, cooks it. Okay, thank you. And Balavrinda.
Okay, Mataji. So I would say that the killer would, if the killer was gonna kill the animal, then the killer would get a sin because he shouldn't be killing the animals. It's gonna harm the animal. So. And if
Okay.
the person was gonna cut it into pieces, then they would also get the karma. If they were gonna cook the animal, then they would get the karma.
Okay, so who else you said? Killer and?
The person who's cooking, and the person who's chopping it, and the person who's gonna sell it. Like,
Okay. Who sells it? Who chops it? Okay. And Chinmayi.
Mataji, I think the most bad karma would be for the person who eats it and the person who like kills it. And after those two, I think the rest of the people, like the person who chops it and cooks it, will get the karma. But most of the karma will be, the people who will suffer are the killer and the eater.
Okay, that's a valid point. So who killed and who ate gets the prominent part of the karma. Thank you, Chinmayi. Anybody else? Everybody answered. Chinmayi and Haripriya and Balavrinda said. Do you have anything to say, Akshaj and Karthik? And Suraj, you have anything to say? Add on?
No, Mataji.
Okay. So let's see what Srimad Bhagavatam says. Can anyone read this? Who wants to read? Okay, Haripriya, go ahead.
Can I read both or just one?
You can read both.
Okay. 6 people are responsible. When animals are killed in a slaughterhouse, 6 people connected with the killing are responsible for the murder. The person who gives permission for the killing, the person who kills, the person who helps, the person who purchases the meat, the person who cooks the flesh, and the person who eats it, all become entangled in the killing. Narada Muni wanted to draw the king's attention to this fact. Thus, animal killing is not encouraged even in a sacrifice.
Okay, so 6 people are responsible. First is the person who kills it.
Okay.
And the second one is the person who helps him kill it. Then the third one who purchases the meat. Then the person who cooks the flesh. And the person who eats it. So all become entangled in the killing. So this is how it's very important, because what's wrong with some people may argue that animals are meant for being food for human beings. What's wrong with eating animals? Karthik.
Well, they also have a soul and they have feelings and they have nerves. And when you kill them, you hurt them and you get the sin for that. Also, I have a question. Wouldn't the person, say you're in a restaurant and the person just cooked the meat, wouldn't the person who serves the meat also get the karma?
If a person works in a restaurant and he cooks the meat and he serves the meat, will he get the karma? Is that your question?
Yes.
Yes, he does. So that's why it's important to take the profession that doesn't involve killing of animals. And what your answer is very wonderful that you answered, that they have nerves and they have a soul, they are living, and then when they are killed, they are feeling the pain, we hurt them. So it's not good. Okay. Haripriya?
I'm not saying we should do this, but if you have to work in a restaurant for money and you're one of the janitors and you're cleaning after the thing, that wouldn't give you sin, right?
If you're cleaning, right?
Yeah. Because I
No.
remember, like in like his early days, Raipataka Swami Guru Maharaj, he used to like clean so that he could get money for the temple.
Yeah, then he asked Prabhupada also. Or somebody told Prabhupada that he's doing that. So will he get sinful action? And then he said no, because he is only cleaning. That to giving the whole money to Krishna, yes. Yeah, but you see, this is very, very sinful, and this world is filled with this, right? Like when you go to the school and you eat in cafeteria, and you see that, this is salmon, this is chicken, this is beef, this is steak. What do you feel? When, yes, Haripriya?
Usually, like when I was in elementary school, not only did it look bad, it also smelled really bad, and I couldn't sit next to people who were eating it without having to like deal with the smell. And like even looking at it, it made me feel so bad for the animals. And like even I didn't have it that bad. When my sister was in elementary school, she had to deal with kids who were like waving it under her nose and
Oh, waving it under her nose.
yeah.
Yeah. But still we have to be strong, right? We have some principles, and there is a saying that big change in the world happens with not a lot of people, but very few people, but following their principles very strictly. So I mean, even when they are eating, they are doing that, we remain strict with the principles. And if they ask, like, we are going to try to tell them, like how Karthik said very nicely, that not a religious reason is not the main reason. If they wouldn't, they wouldn't understand it. But hurting, right? Hurting the animals, they're also living, they have nerves, they have families. So how it's going to hurt them, and we don't have any right to hurt any living being. So if anyone asks us, we can say, we can tell like that, and we can see if they're fortunate, then they will take it, right? Yes, Balabrinda,
Mataji?
did you raise hand?
Yeah, I
What?
raised.
I
Wait,
would feel if someone is eating meat.
oh yeah, Mataji, so raised the for the question. Mataji, I feel bad because it's really painful for the animal, and it's bad. It's bad. It smells bad.
Right. It really smells bad because it's a dead body. It's nothing but the dead body. And the animal would have felt it's very painful for the animal. The chicken that's there in the plate was living before, right? And now the soul has gone out, and it becomes it's only the dead body, right? So thus animal killing is not
Mataji, that's why it causes cancer, because it's not good.
right. There are so many health benefits also. Celebrities, they become, they want to give up eating meat because of so many health hazards that the meat is causing, like that. And here, Prachinabarhishat was a king, and he was not just maintaining slaughterhouses and killing. He was killing in sacrifice. But let's see. Let's read the next slide, and we'll understand. So, actually, in sacrifice, when an animal is killed properly, the animal is promoted to a human life the next birth immediately. But if there was some discrepancy, they didn't tell the mantras properly, there was some problem, then the animal doesn't get a human birth. So then it's a very sinful act of killing the animal. So let's see what Narada Muni is telling Prachinabarhishat. We'll take turns to read this. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 6 texts. Each one will read one text. Who wants to read text 3?
Can I
And
read Mataji? This is Prahlad.
yes, Prahlad.
What? Text 3. While the princes were undergoing severe austerities in the water, their father was performing different types of fruitive activities. At this time, the great Saint Narada, master and teacher of all spiritual life, became very compassionate upon the king and decided to instruct him about spiritual life.
Yes. So does anyone know who the princes here are? If you see in the picture, these are the princes and they're called Prachetas. Okay, so while Prachetas are undergoing austerities, their father, Prachinabarhishat, was performing different types of fruitive activities. What is meant by fruitive activities? Anybody?
Mataji, it's like activities you do to have material benefits.
Very nice, Chinmay. Very nice. So activities to expect some material result, right? So the chief aim of life. Okay, so let's text 4. Who's reading? Balavrinda.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Okay, so Narada Muni asking
Prachinabarhishat.
Prachinabarhishat, my dear king, what do you desire to achieve by performing these fruitive activities? The chief aim of life is to get rid of all miseries and enjoy happiness. But these 2 things cannot be realized by fruitive activity.
Right. So he was engaged in fruitive activities. So Narada came to him because why Narada came to instruct the king? Is Narada related to the king?
Mataji, can I?
Yes.
So, a king must know Dharma and should be the right person to be leading all the people in his kingdom. So, Narada Muni usually goes around and tries to teach all the kings Dharma and make sure that all the people are getting proper knowledge and a proper leader. So, in the same manner, he came to this king and tried to tell him the right way of Dharma.
Wonderful, wonderful. So Narada Muni did that. Very rightly you said that he goes around and see how the king has to follow Dharma. But why he goes around and tells not only the king, the snakes, the hunters, everyone?
Because everyone should do Dharma.
Okay. But there is one. He
wants to give love of Krishna to everyone that he is having. He wants to distribute it.
Okay, that's nice. So he wants, but there is one basic quality for that. That's the right answer. Both
Preaching,
of you.
Mataji, preaching.
Preaching.
Why? Why he has to preach? Quality. I mean, he has to preach because everyone has to become devotee of Krishna. All those things are right. But why he is preaching? If you look into text 3 and 4, you'll get that quality.
Because
Because he wants everyone to like get rid of miseries and enjoy happiness.
Right? And what is that quality called? Karthik?
Because he became very compassionate and decided to instruct him.
Exactly, right? So he was compassionate. What do you mean by being compassionate? Haripriya?
Like very merciful to all the living entities and only working for their welfare and trying to help everyone.
Wonderful, right? So very kind, working for their welfare. That's most important. Even if they think that, oh, I am fine, I am perfect, I am good. But then what is their ultimate welfare? Right? So that quality of Narada Muni had that quality to go around and preach and give everyone, because he was compassionate. He was seeing them suffering. He wanted to relieve them from suffering. Okay, so what did Narada Muni say that it's a chief aim of life? What is the chief aim of life?
To enjoy spiritual happiness,
Okay, and
to get rid of material miseries.
miseries, right? Actually, he says happiness here. So get rid of miseries and enjoy happiness. But these two things cannot be realized by a fruitive activity. So why are you doing that? That is his point. So let's see what the king replies. Who can read? You can take turns, right? Those who have not read can read.
Can I, Mataji?
Yes, Chinmay.
Text 5. The king replied, O great soul, Narada, my intelligence is entangled in fruitive activities. Therefore, I do not know the ultimate goal of life. Kindly instruct me in pure knowledge so that I can get out of the entanglement of fruitive activities.
So what quality does a king has?
The quality of a miser.
Before that, but from this text, what can you derive about the king?
He knew Dharma but wasn't able to follow it.
Right. Okay. That's true. And what else? From the way he asks this question, what you can infer?
He has the desire to get out of the entanglement.
He has the desire to get out of the entanglement. That's very correct. So we can make that out. And what else? Yes, Haripriya?
I think in text 5, he's like saying about how his intelligence is entangled and how he doesn't know the ultimate goal of life. So I think he's being humble.
Exactly. That's what I want. Because for a king to say this is not easy, right? So he had the right qualification to learn from Narada Muni. He said, I don't know. I'm stuck here. I'm doing whatever I think is the best. So he asks him, kindly instruct me in pure knowledge. And he also has a desire to get out of the entanglement. So you see, this is a perfect quality. He is humble and he recognizes his fault and he has a desire to learn the ultimate goal of life. Okay, text 6. Who's reading? Yes, Balabrinda.
Those who are interested only in so-called youthful life, namely remaining as a householder, entangled by sons and wife, and searching after wealth, think that such things are life's ultimate goal. Such people simply wander in different types of bodies throughout the material existence without finding out the ultimate goal of life. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Balabrinda. So, you see, generally the king is very, very opulent and he has everything under his disposal. He doesn't need to say that I want to get out of the entanglement and I do not know, right? So the king has the right qualities, but many people, they are not interested in spiritual life because they think, oh my God, why waste time in spiritual life? We are not seeing God. We are not seeing ourselves. What we see is only our family. So we should work for earning more money for the family, and everyone should live good. And that's the purpose of life. So what is their destination? Suraj? What is the destination of such people who think that earning wealth and keeping the family happy, is the only goal of life?
Those people are greedy, and since because of the anartha greed, they might do wrong things in their life because of greed. So I'm guessing it's in the lower planetary systems or hell.
Okay, good. Thank you, Suraj. Yes, Chinmayi.
They end up just going through bodies, like they change their bodies but never be liberated.
Very nice. Yes, that's true, right? Say they go through different types of bodies and never finding out the goal of life. Okay, Akshat, can you read text 7?
The great saint Narada, O ruler of the citizens, my dear king, please see in the sky those animals which you have sacrificed, without compassion and without mercy in the sacrificial arena.
Wow, you see, Narada Muni has the power to show that. He asked Prachinabarhishat to look in the direction of the sky, and when he looked, he said that look at those animals who have sacrificed without compassion and without mercy. You have sacrificed these animals. Look, all of them high above there. What they were doing? Suraj, can you read text 8?
All these animals are awaiting your death, so that they can avenge the injuries you have inflicted upon them. After you die, they will angrily pierce your body with iron horns.
Wow. So you see, these animals are awaiting your death so that they can avenge the injuries you've inflicted upon them. So this is why we don't unnecessarily hurt any animal. Because whatever we hurt or give pain to them, it's going to come back on us. Isn't it? So they're awaiting your death. So they're waiting with claws and with angry eyes. They're waiting when this person will die. So after death, he will be given a body that is suitable to take all the punishment, and that's when they will pierce the body with iron horns. How painful it will be, right? With iron horns, they will pierce the body, but the person will not die at that time, but he can feel the pain. That's why they're waiting that, you give up your body now, and then we will do this. So it's a horrible thing, right? So whatever pain we gave, it's going to come back to us. So why do this, right? So only people in the mode of ignorance, they do this. Okay, so let's summarize. So Narada was compassionate. Because of his quality of compassion, being compassionate, he went to King Prachinabarhishat, who was the father of Prachetas, and he said that, why are you doing fruitive activities? You cannot get rid of miseries, neither get happiness. Then immediately the king, he had the right quality to receive knowledge. What was that? He was humble. He acknowledged that he didn't know the goal of life, and he humbly requested Narada Muni to instruct him. So without this humility and acknowledging that I don't know, we will not be able to learn. Then he also says that if we are only interested in our life and improving the wealthy conditions, then we'll wander from one life to another without finding the ultimate goal of life. And then he showed them high in the sky. When Prachinabarhishat he saw there are so many animals waiting for him to die, so that he'll be given another body that's suitable to withstand the punishment, and they can cause him the same pain that he has caused them. Okay, so we are coming to the last section. It's a group task. So group 1, you will do this. You are the advisor to the governor of a state. You can take any state, okay? And you're requested to suggest a plan to stop killing animals and make them aware of the ill effects of animal killing. Not just stop, ask them to stop, but you should explain why. So what would you suggest? Okay, so group 2, PETA. Do you know what is PETA? Yes, Haripriya?
It's like a group that like advocates for animal rights and being vegan and people for the ethical treatment of animals.
Right. People for ethical treatment of animals. That is PETA. So imagine group 2, every one of you, they knew that you are, you guys don't want to hurt the animals and you want to protect them. And so they invited you to give a speech on ethical treatment of animals, why and how. Why we should ethically treat animals and how we can treat them. So you need to prepare a write-up. So there can be one write-up, but everybody say points and you can prepare, okay?
Mataji, what's a write-up?
Oh, write-up is like if you're asked to read in a formal meeting, then you write down your speech, right? And then come up and read the speech. So that's called a write-up. So basically you're going to write and then you're going to read that. Is that okay? Mataji, can we make groups?
Yeah, Mataji, I'm doing that, Mataji. I'll totally, we are 8 people, eight students. So 4 I will put.
Mhm.
Yay, I'm cool.
Yeah, you are co-host because you need to share the document. I don't know who's going to share where. So I'll put Suraj, Prahlad, Chinmayi. Yeah. Then in one group and rest will be here. Okay, I think someone got here the co-host, right? Suraj is having co-host. Okay. And I will even give Prahlad. I don't know. Prahlad is from the phone or from the computer you are joining?
Computer.
Okay. Then you can also share something if it is needed. So okay, I'm opening the room, okay? So some of them are here. Some will go to the breakout.
Wait, are we group 1?
Yes.
Am I room 1?
Yes, if you are here, you are the group 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Balavrinda, Akshad, Haripriya, and Karthik is in one group, and we 4 students went into the breakup.
Teacher in the other one. There should be one teacher in one group and one teacher in another.
That's okay. If needed, I will go there.
I'll go there and come here also.
Yeah, sure, Mataji, you can go. Yeah. So we have question in the chat box, right? Mataji, would you like to go there and tell them they are the group 2 and put the question in?
You can take care here. I'll go there.
Sure, Mataji. So this is the group 1. So we are doing the first question. Okay. Mataji already put in that chat for us. Yeah. So let's start thinking. Haripriya, would you like to share the document?
Oh, I got my document already. Oh, okay then. That's fine. I'll do it.
No,
okay, actually, if you would like to do, you can do it. That's okay. Anyone.
I can't share my screen anyway because on my laptop, if I share my screen, I can't talk.
Oh, really? Okay. Akshad, you can share. You can share a Google Word document.
Right here, mommy.
Or any document that you have, you can share.
Okay.
You can
I got a Google Doc, so.
Okay.
If it's a Google Doc, can you change the sharing permissions and also send a link in the chat?
Where's shares? There's share screen. Okay. Yes. Can you see it?
What's yeah. So the question is like let me go. The question is that so then how will we make it short to do it right?
Your question is this one.
What's
you can just copy paste the question also
in the chat. So you are the advisor to the governor, and you request the suggest state plan to stop killing animals. Yeah. Okay.
1 minute.
Oh, who sent the new message? Maybe it was Aksaj. I think
Yeah, you can copy paste the question from the chat box and let's start the discussion. Haripriya, you can start your.
Oh, I can't. Mataji, I can't get up chat. There's chat. Up here, right?
Yeah, you can just copy that question and paste it.
Okay. Wait, what happened?
I know we haven't started yet, but I feel like a really important part would be it's the ecosystem and like the food chain. Because if lots of animals are killed, then other animals who depend on those animals will also be killed, and then that'll end up like damaging the plants and just.
Mataji, it's not sharing. It's not copying for some reason.
Oh, okay. Can you type anything? Is it type working? Can you
Oh,
type
yeah,
something?
type is working. I can type it down.
Okay, no need to type this question. That's okay. Leave it. Whatever Haripriya is saying, you can type that. Haripriya is saying that whatever the animals we are killing, that animal is for another animal that is a food, right? So that animal is also not going to get food because we are killing the other animal. So
Yeah, he got it. He copy pasted.
oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
That way.
Can you
That way another animal is also getting into trouble because it's not getting any food, right? Haripriya was saying in a good.
Oh, sorry.
can you send the link across so we can have
Sorry,
access to it?
I accidentally clicked.
Oh, that's okay. Nothing. Haripriya, you can repeat your statement.
Yeah, ours is plan to stop killing animals. So like if we could, I think we could to have a plan to stop killing animals and make people aware of ill effects. This was an idea. You could have like a fair where you educate people about not.
So Akshat, you have to write whatever Haripriya has told. Otherwise, Haripriya, can you also write on that doc? If did he share the
Okay,
information?
her voice was very great. Her voice was breaking a lot. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I could
Okay.
hear it.
Okay, maybe Haripriya, you can type it in the chat box, whatever you just told. So he'll copy paste that.
Could I join?
Yeah, you can
No,
rejoin. Maybe rejoin. Yes.
Or Haripriya, do you
Can I-
have an email ID? I can actually share this to you.
You can ask anyone who has the link and open it. General access under that.
Okay. Anyone with link, yeah.
And just say copy the link. You have to copy the link. And paste the link.
Can edit. Change it. Edit. Not view. Can edit.
Yeah, you need. Can you go again? Anyone with the link there? Can you click again? Because you have to select the other option. Viewer. You have a editor. Yeah, you need to edit, right? Someone needs to edit. Can you click on that again?
Mataji, if I send it to everyone, does that mean other groups too?
No. You just first click on this one again because it needs to be edited, not viewer. I mean, anyone with the link, there is an option, another one. Can you please click on that again? Yes,
Editor.
yes, correct. This is the one. And then now you paste it in the chat box. Yeah, very good. You have already pasted. Okay.
Anonymous. Who's Nyan Cat?
Maybe it's Haripriya only is typing. That's it.
No, because like I saw someone come with the name of Anonymous Nyan Cat.
I
If you
can't
send someone
type.
a link, it won't come with their name.
I can't type on it. I think you're gonna have to send it again.
Okay, yeah, because wait a second. Mataji, I'm sending it to. I'll send it to all three of you. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, this is the new one.
Okay.
Anonymous chipmunk. People are coming. Has animals, and then people are going. Yeah, I'm kicking this guy out. I don't know who he is.
Wait,
Oh my god. Who is Anonymous Chipmunk?
That's okay, Akshay. Let's focus on the
If you
concept, please. Akshay, that's fine. Let's focus on the work that we have. That's okay. Nothing will happen. Nobody else
if you
will
share a
reach
link
out.
and someone link it,
Haripriya, maybe would you like to join back, Nana? Your voice is completely breaking. We are not understanding what you're saying.
yeah.
Okay.
I thought so. So apparently they changed our names when we joined because I just wrote something and it came up as Anonymous Goose.
Oh. Oh. So that's you.
Haha.
Okay, I think yeah.
Here, I'll just rejoin.
Okay, let's start writing the point. So, Haripriya, would you like to write your point?
somebody else came. Who was that? Somebody else came. I think that was Haribia. Oh, there's a purple thing over there. I wonder what the
Hippo. Anonymous hippo. Who's the hippo?
Seriously.
Oh, is that you again?
If I have to get any animal name, can I get a cool one?
Okay, can we be on task, please? We did not write even a single point. It has been 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know. Can we
That's-
start writing?
Okay, yeah. Haripriya.
Can I share?
Are you there?
Can I do a document? Can I share a document?
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I thought
Yeah, I will give you co-host, Nana Haripriya.
Thank you.
No, this is somebody else. Okay, you made Goragi Devi. This is the okay.
No, that's me only. That's my mom's name. Okay.
I think
No. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Not yet, not yet. Yeah,
Okay.
now we can see
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get started. The prompt is in the chat, and we already saw it, so I'm not going to rewrite it again. But wait, no, the chat. Mataji, could you resend it?
Sure. I can send that chat question again to you.
Yeah, I just joined, so it got.
Yeah, I can do that. Give me a minute. Okay, this is the one, right? Okay.
Okay, and I should probably send this link. Share.
Sorry. Yeah, I sent you the question. I sent to everyone.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. And I sent the link for the doc. Okay, a plan to stop killing animals. Well, one idea would be to like
Shelter could also be
Okay. Okay. Yes, and some other things came in the chat. Hope you don't mind if I just write that, copy that. Okay. Okay. Is this fine? Like set up a fair with like exhibits and activities that show why killing animals is bad? Because generally I've seen fairs, lots of people come and lots of people attend and lots of people participate in all the things. So this would be a great way to hold meetings. A plan to stop killing animals. Hold meetings about, like with who? Who would the meetings be with?
like like what like town people.
Okay, hold meetings. And like explain everything to them. I mean, yeah, that might work.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that isn't really a plan. That's just telling them. So, we could also go a step further and pass laws and stuff to restrict hunting and fishing. Um,
Pass a bill.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because people aren't going to stop doing it at once because they'll be too attached to all of it. But if we can at least minimalize it, that would be good.
Yeah.
Every person has a right to live, right?
Yeah.
Everyone, it's including the animals. So animals also are belonging to the regions of the state or whatever country.
Yeah. No, I don't want British English.
And also there is like no end for the satisfaction, right? People initially, I know people were eating like chicken, I mean hen, goat. That was a basic people were eating, and then slowly they started eating the cow meat. And if you see Chinese people eat everything, and where is the end to it? Finally one day they'll come and eat the another human and say that, okay, this is also my food. So where that time, how it would be the society, how where it will take, right?
Yeah.
So that point also, can you include Haripriya?
How like before and all, people eat meat because they have nothing else, but now and all we have plants.
Yeah, and also there was a limit for eating. Like there was, I remember when I was small, people were only talking about chicken and mutton, which is like hen and goat. But now, if you see, people are eating everything that is around, and everything, every possible thing they can eat it. Like And they are just saying, okay, what's the difference if you are eating chicken? And it's also like that. And they are not even understanding how one day the people may come and say that, okay, I want to taste the human body too, right? There is no end for the sense gratification.
Yeah, and this is all only to satisfy the 2 inches of tongue we have, and after that everything's gonna get all mashed up and we won't taste it.
Yes, correct.
Uh,
So there is no end for the sense gratification, right? If you keep doing that, one day they will come and say that, oh, you look very good and your skin looks very healthy. I want to eat you. It's like that.
Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji. So we can close the breakout room.
Yeah, sure, Mataji. I will close it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we close the rooms, Mataji. I think they'll come back here. Oh, why she's in the waiting room, Mataji?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, she came in. Okay.
Okay.
okay, who's gonna say what?
Maybe Haripriya, you can just mark it by yourself only, because already everybody joined. Everybody gonna come here.
Yeah. We
I'll
can
do
start
one.
presenting.
Um, okay, yeah, who's gonna be how many people? Who knows our group? There's
We are 4.
Yeah.
Haripriya, we are 4. Karthik, Balavrinda and myself, and we are 1. And who was that with us? Akshad was there, and you. Dhanlakshmi was other group, Vrinda.
Mataji, Dhanlakshmi Mataji is the person's mom, okay?
Okay, no
Okay.
worries.
No problem. You can start.
okay. Wait, who wants to present what? We still haven't gone over that. So I'll be blue.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm blue. What color is everyone else?
Okay, put my color yellow.
Your color is yellow. There's
I'll be
still
pink.
pink.
I'll be any. I'll be like green, I guess.
Okay, it'll be green. And we don't have like enough colors for everyone, so I'll add another color. There, now there's a pink. That's supposed to be pink. Okay, so I'll be blue. Who is pink?
Okay, pink no one is taking. I will take the pink.
Okay, Karthik is pink. Mataji, you're yellow. Green is what's green is Akshaj, and no, I don't think there was a purple. Okay, I'll just make this blue again. Okay, then we'll start. Now that we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Haripriya.
Okay, so like a plan, so group 1, our task is we are the advisor to the governor and are requested to suggest a plan to stop killing animals and make them aware of ill effects of animal killing. And what would you suggest? Well, one way to like make the public aware of the bad effects of animal killing would be to set up a big fair with lots of exhibits about the bad effects of animal killing. And like each exhibit would have information on why not to kill animals, such as the damage it does to the ecosystem and environment, and also the harmful effects it has on human consumers, like it'll give us many diseases and we're not meant to eat meat. And animals are an important part of our ecosystem. And by inviting invasive animals and killing the animals that are already there, we're disrupting this ecosystem. And slowly, we're basically just killing the earth and providing such a burden to Bhumi Devi. And this fair would also be a great way to engage people and inform them about why killing animals and eating animals is bad, without like shoving the facts in their faces and forcing them to do something.
Another way is to pass a or a bill to ban hunting in like the protected areas, like hunting, fishing, and any way that can kill animals. And even though this won't fully stop all animal hunting, it'll at least like minimize it. It'll be at least be less, and will save at least some living beings. And also to punish those who still hunt in those areas that are protected. Then you make a law.
Your turn. Yeah.
Okay. Hold public weekly cooking classes. Teach people how to prepare tasty vegetarian recipes, and by doing this, people will lose the taste for meat, because like some people
Really don't know how to cook.
don't know how to cook. And then if we make them the food, then they'll get used to it, and they'll think that it's something like meat, and then they'll like it. And then after that, we will tell them that it's not meat, and we'll tell them how to cook all these recipes, and then they'll cook it at home, and they'll become a devotee.
Yes.
Everyone is eating all kinds of animals, which is just as bad as cannibalism, which is eating humans. This is all just for sense gratification. We have plenty of healthy, wholesome vegetarian foods to eat. Meat is only to satisfy our 2 inches of tongue. After that, everything gets digested and it doesn't matter anymore. And I would like to add that if you didn't have the spices, you're not tasting the meat, you're tasting the spices on the meat. So if you didn't have the spices, you would just be eating raw meat.
Wonderful presentation by everyone. I like the point that how you can have cooking classes for them, and then pass a bill to ban hunting that will at least minimize the animal killing, and then set up a fair, like instead of showing them, forcing them to eat thing, but if you set up a fair and then nicely explain to them, having different, the presentation things and various different ways to help them understand that how animals are important. That's very nice. And also the final point is wonderful. So on the whole, all of you did a great job. Haribo. So we'll go to group 2 now.
Okay, Hare Krishna, this is group 2.
Yeah.
So look at your color and do your thing.
Yeah. So, Hare Krishna. I am Mataji was starting the speech.
Yes, please go ahead.
So, Hare Krishna. It's a pleasure for me to having an opportunity and letting me contribute to the PETA. The PETA takes a great initiative to stop animal slaughter and give out and make people aware that it's not a good thing. So I have come up with some ideas of why we shouldn't do animal slaughter and become vegetarian or vegan, and how we can also make people aware of it. So the first why is all animals also feel pain. They have a soul, and it is the same pain you feel if a person killed you, another living entity killed you. The same pain you feel is felt by that animal you killed. And to speak in a scientific manner, if you eat animals or animal meat, you get less energy than eating vegetables. So vegetables give you more energy. The smell that you get after killing an animal is the smell of a dead body, which is really not a good smell. It's really stinky.
So your consciousness, it'll get degraded once you eat any. If you eat animals, it'll get degraded and it won't be in the right state, so you won't be able to focus or do any learning or listen. It'll just be like in that ignorant mood. If you eat it or kill it, you get sin or papa. It with if you in the next life, you will face the same reaction. For whoever killed it, they'll kill you, and you'll feel the same pain as the animals feel. You can also get diseases. There's like most animals, they like have like they put diseases once they kill them. They put pus and all this methane and all the things in the food, and you're eating that and you're getting germs and diseases, so you can get sick. And yeah.
And how to stop eating meat or killing animals? Well, people eat animals, and in that process, in the slaughterhouse, they're kept in prisons, and when it's time for them to die, they just get mercilessly killed. They don't have a say in what happens to them. So and then to not eat meat, well, you can eat plant-based meat, or like fox meats, the people call them. And fox meats are basically just like artificial meat made by chemicals or plants. And then like drinking healthy smoothies, so like with fruits, and that's much healthier, and it's much better of an alternative than eating meat. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like smoothies, so this smoothie could easily become a meal. Include more vegetables and fruits in your diet. I think everybody should do that if they want to get healthy and happy. So this way, everybody can live a healthy life and not worry about getting like really fat or anything, or rapidly gaining weight, or getting undigested food. And thank you for listening to our speech. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, group 2. You did a great job. And I like the way how you started the thing, thanking Peter for inviting you. And you also made a presentation why they should not, we should not eat meat, and then how. It's pretty much what they said, that we need to have cooking classes. So then you say that we can try plant-based meat and also include more vegetables and fruits, so that you get the same thing in whatever you get in meat. You don't get the disadvantages of eating meat, but you get the enough vitamins and minerals that you needed from vegetables and fruits. That's wonderful, group 2. Thank you so much. All of you did a great job. And egg is not any better than eating meat. So we should not say egg as a alternative, even for a starter. So because it is basically it is the same effect of killing the animals. So we give them alternatives for both egg and meat. Okay, that's
Mataji, I'm sorry for not including egg in our presentation, but I would like to say something about eggs.
Mhm.
Eggs is basically the baby of chicken, but in that way, nobody knows how developed the chicken is inside the egg. There are some chickens that are about to hatch and then they get like killed in the egg. So, like as soon as they're born, they die. So this way, it's basically eating just a chicken.
That's wonderful, Surat. That's very nice. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. And you all did a great presentation and wonderful brainstorming and came up with nice things to say. I appreciate. So we will conclude here. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So thank you for joining. See you all again next week. Okay, Krishna willing.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Bye.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai, all
Jai.
Madhava kids ki jai, Lalitangi Mataji
Hare
ki
Krishna,
jai. Thank you,
Srila
Mataji.
Prabhupada
Thank you,
ki Jai,
kids.
Hare
Bye
Krishna.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Bye, Suraj.
Hare Krishna
Her
Mataji.
points a lot. Bye.